What happened?
Oh my God. Well, I ride horses, as you know. I've talked about it before. And
right.
I had a freak accident. It actually, it was the end of my lesson. I'd been jumping all day. Everything was going great.
How high do you jump?
We jump pretty high. We're at about 4.3.
4.3 is high.
It's pretty high.
Okay.
So anyway,
were you in a competition or were you just?
No, it was in a lesson. Regular lesson on a Saturday. Beautiful day. And at the end of the lesson, my horse spooked, and I wasn't really expecting it, and I fell off. But I fell off, and I was laughing, and my trainer was laughing. It was very, very silly, so I was actually getting up, and my horse was still kind of spooking. He was in the corner. He was trying to get away from me. He leaped over me and landed on my leg. Yeah, right. What's up with that? So he and I heard, no, I really did. And I thought he landed on leaves, and I was hoping it was leaves I was hearing crackling, but that was my bones.
So he landed on your leg, and you didn't know right away that it was...
I was looking at it.
And your boots are high,
my boots are high
did you see anything under the...
No, I was looking down, and I'm looking, and, you know, I'm not feeling anything, and then I looked, and I'm like, wow, my foot's facing me. And I was like, that's not normal. It was like the exorcist of my foot, so I went to pick it up, because I was just super shocked. I picked it up, and the whole thing just came down. It was just... Right? Didn't I put you in a better mood? Isn't it nice? Yeah, it was just dangling. It was horrendous. So when they finally got the boot off, I was screaming. It was horrible.
They took the boot off?
Well, they'd cut it off. The paramedics took an eternity, although I was told they came in like 5 minutes, which is great. But to me, it was like 10 hours.
Sure.
So they got there, and they had to cut the boot off, and it was open, so they had, all the bones were... It was really bad.
Had you ever broken anything before?
No, I had a tiny fracture many years ago.
And had you ever had a bad fall? I mean, I'm sure you've fallen.
I have fallen,
but not
no. This was the worst I had ever had.
Yeah,
it was.
Well, even the fall wasn't. It wasn't the fall. It was the horse trying to get away from you.
It was his fault. It wasn't the fall exactly. It was like a freak thing.
He was trying to help you.
That was keeping my bones together for the first 2 weeks in the hospital.
Let's back up, because you go to the hospital, and the first thing the doctor says you have 3 options, right? Oh
yeah, I get to the hospital, we're in the emergency room, and now they don't give you enough morphine. They're very stingy. So I got in there, and I'm hysterical, and the doctor comes in, doesn't introduce himself. He says, okay, got to go over your options. One of them is amputation.
That's the first thing he says to you.
And all I'm thinking is, I'm going to have to call work and tell them I have 1 foot.
Will they write this back into the show?
They're not writing it in, which, you know, I'm not going to question it. I was kind of shocked. I thought they were going to, but they're just going to be hiding me, kind of like when you're pregnant. So I thought, this is great. I can eat whatever I want. Become the size of Texas. No one will know. Because they're going to have me a bartender now, so, like, everything will be up to here.
Right.
So it'll be great.
Now, will you ride again?
If I could get this through my saddle, I would be on right now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't during like a jump. It wasn't a mistake. It was just a freak thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can't wait to get back out there.